Hello friends, welcome to the target series for RBWM. In the target series, as you know, we are covering various objectives, numericals, case studies for various subjects. I am covering it for RBWM, other mentors are covering it for all other subjects. So we are covering separate topics each day. Topics as well as some objective questions related to that topic as well as others which are repeated in the exam, so that you get the complete coverage of whatever has been asked in the exam. Kindly note, follow the complete series. In this series, you will get the entire topics, entire repeated questions. Share it with your friends, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, click on the bell icon. Don't miss this. Okay? Today I will be covering again digitization part, technology part, and very importantly, I will be covering many repeated questions. So follow the video completely, share it with your friends. Again, I am telling you, like this channel. So let's start. The retail banking suffers from which of the following constraints or disadvantages? So retail banking suffers from which of the following constraints? Disadvantages means limitations. So which are the limitations in retail banking? Number one, the problem in managing large number of individual customers. Is this a disadvantage in retail banking? Think over it. The quick evolution of products that lead to IT complications. Now this also you have to think. Whether it will lead to IT complications. See this quick evolution of products. What do you mean by quick evolution? Today if you design some product, immediately the competition catches you. Immediately. Next day you are copied. Okay? And you can't stop it. And the next person or the next bank will bring something advantageous in this. Okay, so means what? Suppose if I bring in the savings account today and all of them are giving the savings account, I'll make it a special offer that you buy the savings account from me or open a savings account with me, and I will give you, let's say, health insurance free for 1 year. Immediately in next 1 month, the other bank will copy it and they'll give you 1 lakh, one health insurance for 1 year along with some debit card advantages, something else. So it means that the copying or the competition is so fast that it catches with you. Okay. Availability of higher spreads. So this is also an advantage. What do you mean by spread? Spread means simply, it means NII, net interest income. Okay. So you get NII, higher NII. And NII, what is NII? NII means difference between loan interest. See this, the interest which I earn from loans, okay, minus deposit interest which I give on deposit. Okay. So do you get higher amount over here? Yes, you get. Why? Because retail customers are not that much savvy. They don't check repo rate is reduced this much, then why didn't you reduce the rate? Whereas the same case is there in corporate banking. In corporate banking, the customers are they are faster than you. They'll say repo rate is reduced by 0.5% by RBI, why didn't you reduce the loan rate? That's what they'll say. But the same is not the case with retail banking. So this is an advantage. It's okay. So which of the following disadvantage? We want disadvantage. So this is advantage. Then level of irregularity in these loans is very high. Level of irregularity is very high. Means there are huge NPAs in retail banking. Now this is what you have to check. Who can answer me? Let me see. Give me the answer fast, everyone. Which one of them seems to be correct? Means, see here, you want a disadvantage in this. Okay, kindly note. Which is not true. See here, which is. Think over it, everyone. Which one is not true? You want not true. So not true over here is this. Level of irregularity is very high. It is wrong. The irregularity or NPAs in retail banking are very less as compared to corporate banking. Why? The reason is, why are the NPAs lesser in retail banking? There is a special reason for that. Let me show you. See this over here. Let me show you over here. In corporate banking, corporate, and this is retail. Are you able to see this? Retail. Okay. Suppose if I have 1 crore rupees, 1 CR. Okay. Here also I have 1 CR. So in corporate banking, I give the loan to one customer only. One customer. Let's say any big customer. You name it. Okay. So let me call it, for example, let's say Reliance. So Reliance requires much more than this, but I am giving you one example, Reliance. So 1 CR, Reliance, single customer, or some other customer, let's say ABC company, because 1 crore is not a big amount for the companies. Okay. Now in the retail, this 1 crore will be distributed among 100 customers, 100 of 1 lakh each. 1 lakh. Okay. So then it becomes 1 crore. What does it mean? 100 customers of 1 lakh. So do you think all the 100 customers will be NPA at the same time? So this is not possible. Whereas chance of one ABC company becoming NPA is higher, which is not the case with this all the 100 customers. That's why the NPAs are lesser in retail banking. Got it? And this is the answer. Okay. Which of the following disadvantage? Means you want the wrong one. Huh? Wrong one. Wrong. Because all of them remaining are right. The problem of managing large number of customers, this is the disadvantage. The quick evolution of products that leads to IT complications, that is a disadvantage. Availability of higher spreads, so that is the advantage actually, but this is true. Now you want a false one. Okay, so the false one is this. Irregularity is very high, that is false. To cover the high operational costs in offering retail banking, the bank encourages the use of, means if I want to cover the higher cost, read this again. To cover the higher operational cost in offering retail banking, the bank encourages the use of ATM, telephone banking, internet banking, call centers, and branch banking. So what will the bank advise the customer or means promote the customer? Will it promote branch banking? Will it promote ATM network? Will it promote telephone banking or internet? See here, what is the basic purpose? The purpose over here is operational cost. To reduce the operational cost, what should the bank perpetuate or penetrate? What should it penetrate? ATM, alternate banking. So machine. Here, keep it very simple. Machine and human being. Telephone, machine. Internet banking, machine. Call centers, a sort of machine only. Human beings are there, but not direct banking. But branch banking, here the costs are huge nowadays. Your salaries, electricity, then there are human errors, many things are there. So that's why what will the bank promote? Is it A to D all? A to C only? A and B? B, C, A and D? Means A, B, C, D? Yeah. And E also. Let's call it E. So A, B, C, D, E. All of them. Which one will bank promote to cover the higher costs? We want a lower cost now. So the answer over here will be this. A to D all. No branch banking, because in branch banking the employee cost, the salary cost, many costs are there. All of these will create a dent on the bank's overall P&L account. Okay, so banks promote this A to D all. Which of the following is or are not correct regarding the requirements of the well-designed chatbot? Chatbot means here we are talking of AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, this is a topic to you in this IT related products, technology in retail banking. In this it is there. So not correct. You want not correct. Chatbot should provide different experience in different channels, mobile, web, etc. Means, what do you mean by this? Chatbot should provide different experience in different channels. Means, if I am using net banking on my laptop, it should give me different experience, different feel, different look. If I am using it on my mobile, it should give me a different look. Is it so? No. Now you think about it. It should be available round the clock for conversation with the customers. Round the clock it should be available. Okay. So you want not correct. It should be capable of remembering the customer's preferences and use order history to suggest the product. So chatbot should be able to remember the customer's preference. Is it so? Correct? Remember the customer's preference. Now what do you want? What is the question? The question is not correct. Which one of them is not correct? Think of it. Only 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Only 2. Only 1. All 1, 2, 3 are correct. So what do you think should be the answer? Everyone, comment section. Fast, 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 fast. In the comment section. Yeah? The answer is only 2 and 3. Where is it? Chatbot, here you want not correct. Okay, not correct. So which one is not correct? Not correct is only 1. Because chatbot should not provide different experiences on different media. Okay, it should give me the same experience which I have on my this PC also, laptop also, my mobile also, anywhere. Okay, so this is not correct. Remaining 2 are correct. Round the clock it should be there. Yes. Remember the customer preferences. Yes. Isn't it? Among the given, which of the following is correctly matched on the basis of income level in lakhs and customer segment? So which of them is correctly matched? Okay. Let's see. 10 to 50 lakhs, mass affluent. 50 to 400 lakhs, HNW. 400 to 4000 lakhs, super HNW. And 4000 to 1,20,000 lakhs, ultra HNW. So which of them is correctly matched? Correctly. Now see here, in exam you have to always focus on what is asked. Have they asked correct one or wrong one? Always focus on this. Do they want the correct one or do they want the wrong one? So now think over it. Correctly matched. What is the answer? Everyone? Think. Very easy one. This is easy. Quite easy. It is this one. 10 to 50 lakhs. Mass affluent. Okay? Before mass affluent, there is something called as mass market. Mass market means up to 10 lakhs. Mass affluent 10 lakhs to 50 lakhs and further it is. HNWs are not 500 to 400, 50 to 400. Okay, they are super affluent. Then above that there is HNW, then super HNW and all these ultra HNW. See here, in your retail banking, you'll always get the question on mass affluent and mass market. Only these two. Why? Why do you get this? Because the reason is the customers which come across you in the retail banking are generally 99.99% up to 50 lakhs. Above 50 lakhs, generally you don't get the customers in the retail banking, branch banking, isn't it? And here JAIIB focuses on branch banking. Got it, everyone? Chalo. Next. Customer requirements and services like competence, possession of required skills and knowledge to perform the services, courtesy, politeness, respect, consideration and friendliness of the contact personnel, etc. comes under the category of which of the following? See this: politeness, consideration, friendliness, knowledge of to perform services. It comes under tangibles, reliability, responsiveness and assurance. Under which one will it come? Think everyone. It will come under which one? Yes? See here, look at the points. Competence. Competence means you must possess the knowledge. Okay? Second one is what? Possession of required skills. Competence means that only. Possession of required skills. Second one is courtesy, politeness, respect, consideration. So politeness means you must understand the customer's problem. That's also very important. If you are knowledgeable but you are not understanding the customer's problem, then it's a huge problem as such, isn't it? So what does the customer expect? Customer expects both the things. One is your knowledge also, and second is your empathy also. This is called as empathy also. So both of them combined will come under which category? Tangibles, reliability, responsiveness and assurance. It will come under assurance. Assurance means what? The customer must feel that you are knowledgeable also and friendly also. You are understanding the customer. That's what the customer must get the feeling. Only then he or she will come back to you, isn't it? So the answer is assurance. Okay? Dash addresses 4 key areas of financial needs that clients have beyond investments: wealth enhancement, wealth transfer, wealth protection, and charitable giving. Now, which of the following addresses these issues? Wealth, and charitable giving. Is it wealth planning, investment consulting, advanced planning, or finance planning? Which one is the answer over here? Think. Answer is very simple. Why? Because you are seeing the words which are familiar and which are matching over here. Which words are matching? It is wealth planning. Okay, wealth planning. See this. Kindly understand this wealth planning concept. Everyone kindly understand. Wealth planning, wealth management is the biggest topic in your JAIIB also and in life also, practical life also. Wealth planning or wealth management is this big, wealth. In this wealth planning or wealth management comes all these: investment consulting over here, advanced planning over here, then finance planning over here. Okay, let's draw some comedy. Okay, so these three, see here, main topic is wealth management, and remaining all are over here. They come in the part of this wealth planning only. Okay, because wealth planning will include not only your mutual fund, not only your insurance, not only this gold, but it includes bonds, it includes real estate, it includes means many other things. In fact, you call it anything. Yeah, this unconventional assets, paintings, it includes paintings also. It includes wealth management, this will writing also, will. It includes PMS also, portfolio management services. So everything is a part of wealth management only, because after all, see here, very simple rule. If you have money, you have various avenues, right? So that is the point. Got it? Public sector banks generally adopt the following approach for retail banking. So PSBs adopt which of the following approach? SBU, departmental, integrated, and any of these. So PSBs generally adopt which type of approach? Now look at this. There are two things over here. You have to understand two separate things. One is approach. If you get the approach question, then these are the answers. There is one more called as delivery model. Delivery model. If you get this delivery model question, then the answer is horizontally organized model, vertically organized model, predominantly horizontally, and predominantly vertically. See this. Horizontally organized model, horizontal, vertical, predominantly horizontal, PH I'll write it, and PV, predominantly vertical. So these are the models in delivery models. Okay? Got it? There is one more model, that is business model. See this. This is approach. Approach, if you get the question, then these three. If you get a question on delivery model, then these four. There is one more called as business model. They call it segmentation based on the business. Then your branches, various rural branch, urban branch, classification based. Okay, so there are three business models over there. Okay, understand the three concepts very clearly. This is related to approach. Now let's focus on this question rather than going in for other two. These I'll cover whenever it comes. Okay. So, which is the approach followed by public sector banks? Is it SBU approach? Is it departmental or integrated? Now let me explain you what is SBU approach. SBU approach means over here, SBU approach means what? SBU means strategic business unit. It means every branch should be a P&L in itself. Every branch should have a individual P&L, profit and loss account. Individual. Okay? Means all your expenses should be from your profits within the branch only. Head office should not support you. That is SBU. There is a term called as MBO in SBU. MBO. This term also comes in exam. MBO means management by objectives. Here what happens? We first decide on the target for this year. Means we will first decide whether we are going to achieve the profit of 20% this year or 10% or 15%, whatever it is. We will first decide. Once we decide on this, after that the targets will be distributed among all the employees of the branch. So that is known as MBO. Okay. Second is departmental approach. Departmental means what? Here you have like my savings department, my clearing department, my account opening department. So what do you follow in your public sector banks? Do you follow this SBO or departmental? Integrated I'll cover later. I'll explain you what is integrated. Integrated is generally followed in smaller branches, smaller banks I would say. Rather than branches, I'll say smaller banks. The new small finance banks we have, no? Small finance and this payment banks, they follow this integrated approach. Integrated means what? Every job is done by everyone. There is no department as such. Okay. So in this public sector bank, these are big banks. Public sector means we are all huge banks. So in public sector banks, what do we follow? We follow this departmental approach. Savings department, current department, loan department. Okay, departmental. Got it? The foreign banks and new private sector banks adopt the following business approach for their retail banking business. Foreign banks and new private sector retail banks. Now, what is new private sector? These means HDFC Bank, HDFC, ICICI Bank, ICICI. Then there are many, Axis Bank, okay, then IndusInd Bank, all these are new banks. Okay, so these IndusInd, all these. Okay, so which approach do they follow? These banks, do they follow SBU approach? See, same options are there. SBU approach, or do they follow departmental, or do they follow integrated, or do they follow generalized approach? What is this generalized? This is, I'll just give it wrong because generalized is not there at all. What is the answer over here then? SBU, departmental, integrated. Just now we saw public sector banks this. So this will go out from here. Integrated is followed in small banks, and these are all big banks, HDFC, ICICI. So they'll follow this SBU approach. Okay. MBO, management by objective. They first decide that this year my profit will be this much, and accordingly I have to run. Okay, got it? Which of the following business approach for retail banking has the advantage of clear focus and business objective? Clear focus and business objective. This question is surely there in the exam. Clear focus and business objective. Why? Because the problem is all the banks, means RBI thinks in this way. RBI thinks all the banks should move towards which approach? Do they move towards departmental or SBU or integrated or generalized? Forget it. So SBU, departmental, integrated. Where should the banks move to? In which direction? So that's why this question is always there. So which approach has a clear focus and business objective? So it is, which one has it? It is SBU, very clear focus. I told you, no? First you have to decide on the profit. This year my sales should be this much, my profit should be this much. Accordingly, all my employees are made to run, new employees are recruited, okay? Changes are, see, everything is done to reduce the cost. That's the basic realignment, isn't it? See, the important part is realignment of cost, because that's what the technology is. Why are we having the latest technology now? Because we want to reduce the cost of the overall structure. Earlier we used to have, just I'll explain you one part. Earlier we used to have traditional banking is what? See, how does the technology play the part? Traditional banking is, let's say, HO, then you have zonal office, then you have what? Regional office, then you have branches, and then you have customer, right? And then you have customer. And now what is the thing going on? Directly neobanks have come. This is the technology part. Neobanks have come. Neobanks have directly shifted from HO to customer. Nothing in between. No branch, no RO, no ZO. So this is the way banking is going on with the technology like AI or the blockchain technology. Okay. So be clear in your focus. That's why clearing JAIIB is very important over here, because bank wants knowledge workers. And how will you get the knowledge? For getting the knowledge, go to Adda247. Always download the app first. Join the paid classes. Okay. The new classes, the new batches have just started. Okay. Join these new batches. Click on JAIIB and CAIIB. Click on JAIIB November. Look at this. The increment batch. Click on this increment batch, English one. Okay. E-boards, mock tests, online live classes, recorded sessions. Okay. Recorded videos are also available. So if you miss out on something someday, you can definitely get back. But for that, what have you to do? Say this. Use the code Y432. Click on buy now. Use the code Y432. Y432. Click on apply. See this, 80% discount plus 1% extra. So 81% discount you are getting. 81% discount you are getting for this batch. Plus you are getting ebooks, you are getting tests, you are getting AI material. Okay, everything you are getting. Plus in the classes we are giving the handouts. So that's enough to clear the paper. Clear it in the first attempt. Okay? Join the classes right now. Bye.